is the launch of the BoogieG Lifestyle Club. What is that even about? Um, this is so incredible. I do have so much to tell you, but in a nutshell, this is about having access to rewards that help you pay your monthly bills, rewards that help you travel in luxury, rewards that help you get out of debt, rewards that really just enhance your life. And this is for anybody, anywhere in the world. So I'm going to read you something just to give you kind of like a background to what we're doing. So over the last 9 years, a company by the name of Miracle Technologies started off as Miracle Cash and More. This is a European company. They've been developing a fintech ecosystem, okay? And they did this from the ground up. So this was brand new. They navigated regulations, they navigated all sorts of things that you could not even imagine, and they accomplished. It started off as a small venture on the island of Cyprus. It has evolved into a global initiative. So today, the technology that they created is being integrated into payment processing terminals throughout Europe and now expanding into North America, South America, Africa, eventually Asia through these partnerships. The largest payment processing companies in the world, including Ingenico and Pax and other companies that you've heard of where you tap, swipe, and insert your credit card when you pay, those same terminals are now being integrated with their technology, Miracle Pay. They're also being integrated into Shopify. And we're talking about huge success. We're talking about a company that's been evaluated by experts at being at multi-billion dollars. In fact, they just recently got listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the holding company, Mediterra Holdings, Inc. So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about a club that they are launching for the community of people that have helped to, for lack of better words, crowdfund this whole build-up from the ground up. And I was one of the initial people. Not the very, very first ones, but about 3.5 years ago is when I got involved. One of the people that have marketed their digital asset offerings, such as the CPU nodes, the shares, the Guardian nodes, the X nodes, and then the Alpha Pass as of recent days. These things probably don't mean anything to you, but this is where, we have to be open-minded to learn new things so that we don't miss out on where this world is going. There's a huge opportunity. Ownership. We own the infrastructure of these payment gateways. We own the infrastructure of the blockchain and the ecosystem that has been built just because we were willing to take a risk, take a chance on something that was being built. In fact, aside from the club that's launching, there are still opportunities to own CPU nodes. And if you can think of it, every time someone makes a purchase with their crypto wallet at one of these point of sale terminals, there's a transactional fee, just like Visa and MasterCard or any other credit card may have. Those transactional fees are shared with node owners. So if you're interested in just ownership, then definitely reach out to me because I can show you the information. But what about this club, right? Why are we so excited about the club? So in this club, there are mechanisms built in. Mediterra Holdings, Inc. owns an AI company that encompasses all the AI models, and the courses are actually related to that company. Okay, so when you come in as a club member, there are AI courses that you have access to. But besides this access, you are also entering an amazing matrix of rewards, very generous rewards. Rewards that help pay your household bills, rewards that help you get out of debt, rewards that help you save for retirement, rewards that help you leave a legacy. And in addition to those rewards, you also get to participate in luxury travel. You actually earn luxury travel points that can even be used on flights. And the way that happens is because Miracle Pay is actually being integrated right now into one of the largest booking platforms in the world. And so having access to these rewards and travel points and AI tools is what this club is all about. What I'm going to engage in is the rewards and the travel. And I'm also going to engage in expanding our community. We are also compensated for taking the time to share this out with others. So that is the affiliate part of it. So in all reality, in about maybe like 4 or 5 months, the company will no longer need the community of people that help to crowdfund, because so much money is pouring in. They have huge tokenization projects with multi-billion dollars coming in. Oil and gas companies, they've tokenized an airport. And you may not know what that means. Like, you could look up actually, hey, you have a magic box in your hand that has all this information. Look up what is real world asset tokenization, okay? But the community is now being rewarded with this club. But it's also about customer acquisition, because there is a blockchain with all kinds of financial products that are here for the real world, for real customers. And as we expand this community, we are also helping the company acquire customers. So, for example, one of their products is a score ID for combining blockchain and traditional credit score, which is something that is really in high demand. This is another thing that you can look up. Is there a need for blockchain credit score? Okay, so the score ID product, it's probably going to be one of their most sought after products by large companies, because companies want this data. So if this whets your appetite, and if you're at all curious and want to see what this is all about and how this can work for you, we actually have a full overview where we share all the information on exactly how this works. What I love about this is, first of all, the rewards come really fast. I also love that it's a very affordable entry point for anybody in any country that wants to participate. And I also love that we have a system in place where you don't really need to know much. You don't need to be techie. You don't need to know about blockchain. All the stuff that I said is just like stuff that I've absorbed over the last 3 years. But really, you just need to be like, all right, I want to be in a club. I want rewards. I want to travel, right? And so I invite you to set aside about 30 minutes of your time and watch our presentation. So whoever is sharing this video with you has a link to the presentation, and they're going to share the link with you. Take the time, take notes. If a question pops into your mind, write it down so that when we talk, you can ask all your questions. And I'm telling you, this is fun, this is easy, and it's very, very rewarding. So I hope to see you on one of our presentations. This is an amazing gift that the company is giving us, and everyone is going to benefit. Thank you.